tough seasons last year. The Lady Warriors were 8-20 on the season a year ago. The Lady Indians were 1-26 a season ago, and their first win didn't come until the regional quarterfinal last year. We're going to take our first commercial break of the evening here during the Spectrum Business pregame show. When we come back, we're going to break down this matchup a little bit between the 3-3 Lady Warriors and the 4-0 Lady Indians. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside Rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
New in 2017, Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies. New patients are welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. If you are looking for a happy dental home and would like to talk to the insurance coordinator about your insurance options, Breeze Dental Care would be glad to help. Call 526-2020.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlyle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlyle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
A shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back into the Dairy King broadcast booth this evening. Dairy King with locations Breeze and Trenton, Illinois. Greg Meyer here once again from the Harris Gymnasium here at Carlisle High School as we get inch closer and closer to the start of the Max season basketball start here on the airwaves this week. 3-3 Wesclin Lady Warriors, 4-0 Carlyle Lady Indians here tonight. Take a look here a little bit. Entering tonight's game for the Lady Warriors, their head coach, Ben Crawford, is in his 5th year as the Lady Warriors head coach. He is 48-62 over his first 4 seasons as the Lady Warriors head basketball coach. As I mentioned here on the Spectrum Business pregame show, the Lady Warriors have played in the Nashville Thanksgiving Invitational Tournament and played a couple of games before the Nashville Lady Invitational Tournament. Their last game out was a 52-36 loss to Pinckneyville. They went 1-3 in the Nashville Thanksgiving Tournament. The Lady Warriors entered tonight's game scoring 41 points per game and giving up about 42 points per game on the young season. They're led as a team in scoring by Ellie Wessel at 11.5 points per game. Then it's Gracie Raymond at 9.5 points per game. And then 3 girls in Mackenzie Hancock, Jenna Hazelhorst, and Cavalli Tanavasa Lole each average 8 points per game on the season. Hancock, team high 10 rebounds per game, entering their 7th basketball game of the season. Last year, though, the Lady Warriors had a couple of key losses from last year to this year's ball club. Cammie Meadows, 11 points per game, was a senior last year. She has 68 three-pointers made, was the Lady Warriors' leading scorer. Cheyenne Mitchell and Hannah Arnson each averaged 6 points a game and close to 4 rebounds a game on the year are the key losses from last year's team to this year's team for the Lady Warriors. On the other side, the Lady Indians 4-0 entering tonight's game. First conference game of the year for both of these two clubs, obviously. Head coach Darren Smith is in his third year as the head basketball coach for the Carlyle Lady Indians. He is 4-54 over his first 2 seasons as the head coach of the Lady Indians. Lady Indians won the Litchfield Thanksgiving tournament. Their last game out was a 42-37 win in the championship game over Nokomis. Kaylee Perez had 12 points, and Brooklyn Smith had 10 points for the top 2 scorers for the Lady Indians that evening. The Lady Indians score about 42 points per game and give up about 35 points per game on the young season. Lady Indians are led in scoring on the year by sophomore Molly DeCamper, 12 points per game. She's also the team leader in rebounds at 7 rebounds per game. Then Brooklyn Smith, the juniors, got 11 points per game and 7 rebounds a game as well for her. And then on top of that, they have Kaylee Perez at 7 points per game and Callie Michael at 6 points per game. So both teams have a number of girls who can really score the basketball entering tonight's game. Their key loss from last year was Lexi Steele. She averaged 4 points a game but made 23 three-pointers and was a 72% free throw shooter from the line. She was the best three-point shooter on the team a year ago, so that's something they're going to have to replace with some outside shooting. But so far, the Lady Indians, of all things, have gone pretty good for them so far this season, being 4-0. Darren Smith said he liked the way talking to him before the game, he said he liked the way his defense has played. His offense is a little suspect at best right now, but he says they're playing better. When I talked to Ben Crawford before the game, he said it's been so far through 6 games, we've had some ups, we've had some downs. We've played some really good basketball teams. We've also played some really good basketball. He said just the record is kind of not where he thinks they should be at 3-3, but nonetheless, he feels like it's off to a very good start as they get ready for conference play entering tonight's game. We'll take another commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame show. When we come back, we're going to have your hometown proud Carlyle IGA starting lineups and your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company opening tip-off. You're listening to Girls Basketball on Max 96.7.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back here to the Dairy King broadcast booth this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton, Illinois. Greg Meyer here as we are inching closer to the Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company opening tip. But let's take a look here at your hometown proud Carlyle IGA starting lineups here tonight. The Lady Warriors will be the road team this evening, supporting their black uniforms with white lettering and orange trim. The head coach Ben Crawford's lineup will look like this. A 5'7 junior guard, number 1 is Jenna Hazelhorse. A 5'4 senior guard, number 2 is Ellie Wessel. A 5'4 sophomore guard, number 3, Cavalli Tanavasa Lole. A 5'5 junior guard, number 10 is Gracie Raymond. And a 5'8 sophomore forward, number 20, Mackenzie Hancock, will be the starting 5 for the Lady Warriors. Lady Indians will be in their home white uniforms with purple lettering and gold trim. We take a look here at the starting lineups for head coach Darren Smith. The Lady Indians lineup will look like this. 5'7 guard, who's a senior, number 12, is Kaylee Perez. A 5'9 junior forward, number 15, is Brooklyn Smith. A 5'8 senior guard, number 24, is Kylie Smith. A 5'11 sophomore forward, number 25, is Molly Decamper. And a 5'8 senior guard, number 32, is Callie Michael. Lady Indians head coach is Darren Smith. The Lady Indians are 4-0 on the year. His assistant coach is Dale Pulver. The Lady Warriors are 3-3 on the year, and their head coach is Ben Crawford. His assistant coach is Brian Arnson. Those are your hometown proud Carlisle IGA starting lineups entering this evening's game. 3-3 Lady Warriors, 4-0 Carlisle Lady Indians tonight here at Harris Gymnasium in front of a good crowd on hand here on this Monday night, and the first basketball game of the year on the Max airwaves here this evening as we get ready for your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company opening tip will be coming up after this break. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Fairman Garage Doors, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya Service Company, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Imming Insurance Agency, Preferred Flooring, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. And now, from the Dairy King broadcast booth, here's Greg Meyer.
Visit Breeze Motors to find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or CUV that fits your lifestyle and your budget. Breeze Motors is offering new 2016 Ford vehicles and a wide selection of pre-owned units. Breeze Motors has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts in their service department for over 100 years. On Old Route 50 West in Breeze, visit breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motors, your family dealer since 1913.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
It's Max 96.7.
Both coaches here going over their final instructions as we get ready for your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company opening tip-off here tonight from Harris Gymnasium. As the Lady Indians 4-0, Lady Warriors 3-3, both teams' first conference slate games of the year. Both these teams will have a tough conference schedule up and coming. Lady Warriors will have 2 of their next 3 games on the road. Lady Indians will be 2 of their next 3 at home after tonight's game. Decamper in the center circle against Mackenzie Hancock, and your hometown proud Carlisle, your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company opening tip-off is controlled in the backcourt by Brooklyn Smith, but a whistle and a held ball And I think the arrow is going to give it to the Lady Warriors. Maybe a re-jump here. I think we are going to have a re-tip here 5 seconds into the game. Now Smith will jump up against Grace Raymond instead of Hancock. Here we go. Your ball in the air. We'll try this again. Your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company opening tip-off is controlled by the Lady Indians, and going the other way with it is Kaylee Perez. She uses the Smith screen over in the middle of the floor. Now tries to throw a bounce pass into the paint, and Smith had it deflected into the left corner. Now to the left point for Perez. She'll reset, and then she'll use the Molly Decamper screen dribble into the right corner. Now to the right wing for Kylie Smith. Now Decamper top of the key. Dump down pass inside for Brooklyn Smith. One power dribble up with it. Out shot there. Miss. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up off the glass for 2 for Brooklyn Smith. And it's 2-0. Lady Indians. Ellie Wessel back this way now for the Lady Warriors. Directs traffic out in the middle of the floor. Left wing for Hazel Horse. She's going to use the Tenavasa screen. Picks up her dribble at the foul line. Now Hancock. Now right wing for Wessel. She dribble drives again. Picks up her dribble at the foul line. Now Tenavasa straight on here. Minute gone by. Left wing for Raymond. She uses the Tenavasa screen, then drives in the lane. Had it knocked out of her hands, but recovers. Now Hancock right wing for Hazel Horse, who uses the screen. Now Raymond. Now left wing Wessel. She uses the Tenavasa screen, tries a left elbow, deuce on the way. That one no good there. Hazel Horse with the rebound, and her shot up and then fouled underneath. And we're going to see our first free throws of the evening. That foul on Molly Decamper, first personal, first team foul of the opening half, and Hazel Horse at the free throw line. Hazel Horse for the season, 67% there at the line. She nets her first free throw attempt. Toe the stripe here for the second free throw, 2-1. Lady Indians on top on your Honest Water scoreboard here so far. Second free throw on the way for Hazel Horse. That one too strong that time. Battle for the rebound. Tenavasa Lole has the rebound. And a kick out 3, left wing on the way for Ellie Wessel. That one no good. Hancock and Decamp are battling for the rebound. A tie up, and the arrow is going to give it to the Lady Warriors after that. Underneath trigger, it'll be Raymond. Off the screen is Wessel, and then she initiates contact on Perez, who just beat her to the block, and she's going to go to the free throw line. So they're just a little bit not ready to play on the out-of-bounds play, and Perez is going to pick up her first personal foul. That's going to be the second team foul of the opening half here with 6:30 to play in the first quarter. Wessel tells the stripe, first free throw on the way is good that time. Ellie Wessel, a 5'4 senior. Been playing varsity now for the last 3 seasons, 11.5 points per game, team leader. Second free throw on the way there is good for Wessel, to 2 for 2, and the Lady Warriors take their first lead of the evening, 3-2. Your first quarter here brought to you by Seaver Brothers Equipment. Perez directs traffic, now uses the Decamper screen left elbow. Now backs it back out to the left wing. Now it's Callie Michael at the left point. Now she's going to dribble over to the right side of the floor, use the Decamper screen to the right elbow, then bounces it for Kylie Smith, who's going to use the Smith screen on the dribble weave. Now goes in the left corner for Perez, who drives the left baseline, goes right to the hole. Shot off glass, no good. Michael with a rebound, puts it up off the glass. That one's good for a 2-point field goal for Callie Michael. So 4-3 now. Lady Indians back on top. 2 minutes gone by here, opening quarter. Wessel using the screen right wing. Draws Perez now for Raymond at the point. Now she dribbles over here to the left side, right underneath of us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Hand off for Hazel Horse. A backdoor cut by Wessel, not there. Now Tenavasa Lole operates and goes for Raymond. Let the elbow now for Wessel in the left wing. Uses the Hancock screen at the left elbow. Hand off for Hazel Horse. Now back for Raymond. Another screen. Now Raymond's got a free runner down the lane. High off the glass. No shot. No good there. And Decamper with the rebound. Outlet now for Smith, who's trailing the play. 3 on the way there. That one too strong for Kylie Smith. That ball's going to camber all the way out of bounds, and the Lady Warriors will get it back. So Decamper handed it back for the trailing Smith. Shot there was too strong. Tenavasa Lole inbounds on the far end now for Hazel Horse against the diamond and 1 pressure of the Lady Indians. Now they skip it across for Tenavasa Lole, middle of the floor. Right wing for Raymond. Dump down pass inside for Hancock. Blocked out of the air by Decamper. Now Molly Decamper going the other way. Now Smith, top of the key. Skips in the left corner for Callie Michael. Dump down again for Brooklyn Smith on the left block. Her shot there partially blocked. And then a whistle and a held ball. The arrow keeps it with the Lady Indians on the far side. Smith the trigger on the far end. In the box set. They'll screen the screener, and they find Molly Decamper. Missed the easy one, though. That ball's going to deflect into the left corner to Kylie Smith. Now Molly Decamper has it. Now dump down pass inside for Brooklyn Smith, and then try to hit a cutting Perez, but the pass is too strong, and for the first time tonight, the Lady Indians will turn it over. 4-3, 4:44 to go. First quarter. Lady Indians on top of the Lady Warriors here. Lady Indians 4-0. Lady Warriors 3-3. Wessel dribbles it across the timeline. Now sets it up. Goes left wing for Hazel Horse. Now she'll dribble over to the right side for Tenabassalole at the point, right point. Now she'll back it back out. Crossover dribble drive. Tenabassalole to whistle and a foul on Smith, and a hand check will be the call, and that's the first personal on Smith. 13 foul on the Lady Indians here with 4:20 to play in the opening quarter of play. Grace Raymond to inbound. Outside for Wessel, right wing. That's almost stolen away by Perez. Wessel trying to dribble and drive around Perez, and then she whistled and shuffled the feet. She thought she might have got a foul call, and the Lady Warriors will turn it over for the first time. Ben Crawford wanting a foul call on the far end. Splinting it to the one official. Perez dribbles up right side of the floor. Michael now right wing. The overload side for Smith, who tries to split the double team. Hits the deck in the middle of the lane, and a whistle and a held ball. And the arrow will give it to the Lady Warriors. Lady Indians have turned it over now 2 times. And Smith tried to make a power move inside to split the double team and hit the floor. 4-3 is our score. Still Lady Indians on top. Wessel dribbling it across the timeline now. Surveying over the defense, uses the Hazel Horse screen at the top of the key. Now goes back for Hazel Horse at the top of the key. Dribble between the legs. Thought about shooting the 3, didn't take it. Now Raymond on the right wing. Drives around Smith. Floater in the lane, partially tipped into the hands of Hancock. Kick out 3 on the way for Hazel Horse. No. Another rebound for Hancock up off the glass, and that one is good for Mackenzie Hancock. Left wing Michael, 5-4 now. Perez uses the Smith screen. Bouncing it for Kylie Smith on the right wing. A right wing for Perez from Smith. Looking inside for Brooklyn Smith. Now outside for Decamper. High-low look there and gets it into Brooklyn Smith and uses the contact. Shot off the window, no good. But Brooklyn will go to the free throw line. Check the first Lady Warrior foul. That one there on 10. Grace Raymond, first personal. Smith's first free throw on the way. Good there. First sub of the game for the Lady Indians, 21. That is Megan Holtman, 5'5" senior guard. Smith toe on the line. Second free throw on the way there. That one big hop and hits the top. Hit the wire. So no good there. 1 out of 2, and we are tied here at 5 with 2:57 to play first quarter. Raymond against the pressure. Lady Indians now Hazel Horse back for Raymond, who then skips it quickly ahead for Wessel across the timeline. 2-on-1 the other way. Lob pass underneath for Hancock. Her shot no good, but a foul as the Indians tried to scramble back. Lady Indians, try to scramble back, and we're going to check the foul there, the 14 foul on the Lady Indians, and it's going to be on, I believe, Callie Michael. That's her first personal. That's going to be the 14 foul. Hancock